Alright, we're going to continue adding doors. So let's see, we've got to add a door here, double doors there, a door here, and a door here. And it looks like we'll be done with the doors, so let's go ahead and get that rolling. So we'll go ahead and come down here, drag in a door. We're going to put a door in right about there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to rotate it around 180 degrees. I'm going to move it up so the goes all the way. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, I want to move it up so it goes to the perpendicular here. Alright, then I'm going to flip it so it goes the other direction. We want it inward like this, and see, that's why I did it that way. So I can move that there to there. Now I can get the wall thickness right, and we want to get this door so it's down to a decent size. 2'6" looks good. DI from here to here, 8 inches, so we'll move that over, say 4 inches there. So we've got that door in place, and we're ready to trim. Oops, click trim, that cutting edge and that cutting edge, right click and get rid of those things there. Now this part right here gets kind of fun, because what we're going to do is we're going to put a door in here, and we're going to put it in like this, and I'm going to flip it around so it goes the other way so the midpoint is in there. And obviously we want it to go outward like this. This could get kind of interesting because I'm going to go ahead and move this right up here like that. Oh man. So there's probably some settings somewhere I'm going to have to learn. Change it to the right thickness. And I'm going to see if I can get back here to halfway down the wall. Alright, so that looks good. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to mirror that door from here to here, like that. Delete the old object, no. And we're going to see what's left over here. DI from here to here is 4 inches. So we'll go ahead and move these. So 2 inches this way, go up 2 inches. And those will work out pretty good. So this time when we click trim, we'll click trim from here and here, and get rid of everything in between them. So now we got that, and I'm going to go ahead and do an offset 12 inches and put a shelf in that closet right there. Alright, so we got that one in place. I'm going to try something right here by doing a mirror and see if I can mirror this over from this midpoint here and go straight over like that. Enter. Click trim. So we've got identical doors on both sides, swinging the identical way. So we've got that room. Should be done now. That room's done. Oh, let's go talk about these doors right here. We could do sliding doors like that if we wanted to. I actually thought that making these doors like this was kind of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and copy those. I'll copy that like this. I'm going to copy it from here up to, say, that midpoint there. And then I'm going to rotate it. I'll rotate those from that midpoint to be positioned like that. I don't know, it was just kind of fun to try that, so, and it looks a little different. So we'll try that. Get rid of that right there, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to mirror that again. Mirror those using that midpoint there, so it should come out exactly the same on the other side. So we'll click trim. We got those in there, and I'll offset 1 foot, right click, enter, and then go there. So we got a shelf in there too. Closet rod would hang underneath of that. So we got that, those closets done, those doors done, this and this. So it's just a door to the bathroom there left, I think. So we want to be able to get into this bathroom here. So let's do this. Let's make the same size door over here. So we're just going to cheat a little bit here. Go from here straight over to there. Delete source object, no. Trim this. Use those as cutting edges and get rid of that and that. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this also. I've already got it in place and kind of established. I'll just go up here and put that in the middle there. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees here. Alright, so I got that in place. We got a tub there. We're going to probably want to put in a sink right over here, I think is where it's going to go. Put a sink. Oh, looks almost, it's very similar to this one. over here. So what we're going to do, we'll do this. We're going to let's see what happens. We might want to move this here in a second, because I didn't check. I was just kind of trying to cheat it a little bit. But we'll offset this and get a counter space of 24 inches right here. And let's see what that leaves us. So that leaves us with this door wanting to go over there. So I'm going to try this. Let's say I move this, flip this around the other way, and then I'll stretch this. Let's see, what's our distance here. Our distance from here to here is 2'4". So let's try this. We're going to stretch this like this right here. I'm going to go this way 24 inches. Now that messes up this line right here, but that's okay. We can just delete it and offset again 2 foot. Right click and enter, and puts that in place there. So now we've got that. We're going to use the same oval we did down here. I was calling it an ellipse. So we'll copy that from here up to, say, right here somewhere, ortho off, and I'll rotate it 90 degrees, ortho back on. That's never that close to the wall, so we'll come down a little bit, down to about right here like that, and then I'll mirror that again from here to here. So that looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to offset, say, what was it, 3 or 4 inches? Let's do 4 inches. Here to here, here, down to here, and here. We're going to change our fillet radius, so we're going to change the radius here on the back side here to 6 inches, and we'll say that that's a 6-inch radius there. And oops, let's undo that one. It's probably not how it's going to lay out. Well, they didn't show it that way, so we'll do that. Fillet, we'll make the radius R, enter, 6 inches, enter. We'll do that on this end here. Right click, so they have the drains on the same end. We'll do the fillet. We'll change the radius this time to 12 inches, and we'll go over here on this end, there to there, here to here, and repeat fillet one more time, here and here. So 12 was too big, so I'll undo that, and let's see what's going to happen. Change our radius to maybe 10. Let's see what the distance is here. We'll do about half. Here to here. So let's see, that's 22 inches. So yeah, so 10 will work out good. So we'll do a fillet. We'll put the radius in here at 10. And go like that. Fillet, repeat the radius here. So tubs tend to look something like that. Alright, so now get this. I'm going to copy this. Copy this whole thing right here, and I'm going to copy that also, and I'm going to do that for this reason. When I come down here, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to rotate it now. I'll rotate it this way. So now I can use this endpoint there. When I move it, I'll move this whole thing here, and I'll use this endpoint as my baseline or base point and put it in there. So now I've got it where I want that to be. Alright, so this is a weird tub in there. Let's see, what could we do with this? Let's we're gonna mirror this wall right here. From there, from the midpoint of this over here to this side. Delete their source objects, no. And we'll draw a line that goes from here to here. Alright. So that puts a wall in place there. So we've got that, a spa tub. You know, we could do some really kind of crazy things if we wanted to. Because we have the room, we could do something like, remember earlier we were talking about that 42 inches? Let's do that. Let's try something. Let's go ahead and we're going to move this actually. Yeah, we're going to move this, 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 and this. We'll move those let's see, we can get back closer to the commode there. We can go back, let's say 1 foot 6 inches. Alright, so now we're doing a little bit of design work here. Moving that back 1 foot 6 inches gives us more space to do what we would like to do here. Just to try something different. So if this doesn't work out, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a window around this thing here, and I'm going to get this stuff too, crossing at that, and I'll move this down here somewhere, because remember that was 42 inches long, or 42 inches wide. What happens if we do the opposite, do it over here in this corner? So let's offset 42 inches, was the size of that spa. So that's 42 there. We can't go too far down. So let's go back to Lowe's. Let's see, it'll be here. There's our spa. And the specifications were 42 inches wide. Let's see what happens if we go the 91 inches long. This could be fun. Let's see. Offset 91 inches. And we'll go from here down to there. So that creates a bit of a problem with our door. So it creates a problem. So we're not going to be able to do that in here. We're not going to be able to do that. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we're going to go ahead. I didn't like the way that was working out anyway, so we're going to change this and go from here. We'll just move this over to right there. I'm going to get rid of this and delete it. I'm going to move this. I meant to get that, I guess. With that, I'm going to draw I'll move this. Probably should have just done this right away. So that, and I'm going to do move and then hit M and enter and then P and enter and go from here to here. So now we've established that there can potentially be a wall here. So let's offset. Oh, wait. Let's trim. So that is a cutting edge and that is a cutting edge. We'll trim that out. That way, when we offset now, we'll offset 24 inches. Let's see what happens. We get a wall right here that we can offset now 4 inches. And we can add a little linen closet right here. Oh, that reminds me, there's supposed to be a crisscross in here to show that that's a shower. From corner to corner. So let's trim using this as a cutting edge and this as a cutting edge. That one and that out of there. We probably should do this, offset 2 inches again, so we get where the midpoint of that door is. You know what? This gets confusing down here, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to click trim. I'm going to click trim and use this as a cutting edge and get rid of that, because we're going to put one in this wall right here. So we'll offset 2 inches here also. This one goes over this way, goes over this way 2 inches. I'm going to click on those and erase those. Then we'll click extend. Extend those. We'll straighten that or change those to construction, and we'll finish that on the next